Here's just a short video about what I do with my fish in the winter. So what I tend to do is separate some fish by species that I know are compatible. So this is a 40-gallon breeder tank. It has a grow light over it for the live plants. If you notice, the plants are removable because they're in clear shoe boxes, and they got an inch of soil on the bottom and 2 inches of sand, and you can see that they are overflowing. Plants in an aquarium are really good because they get rid of all the nitrates and the ammonia from the fish waste. I do have a filter hooked up, as you can see. It's a canister filter outside. But what I have in here are a few lyre-tailed black mollies, peppered cory cats, and dwarf gold barbs. And these are all this is my breeding stock for next year. And then over here is one of my raised ponds, so to speak. I'm sorry about the glare. I think this is about 500 gallons. And I have once again, got a filter hooked up to it. There's the output down there. It's a canister filter. Sorry, you can't see it real well. It's nothing fancy. It's just all stuff I have hanging around. I do not have all the fish that are in here that should be in here. There's a bunch of doctor fish. You can see they're young down there on the bottom. Look up what doctor fish are. They're also called red Guerreras. They're called red Guerrera, G-A-R-R-A. Look them up. And I've got them to breed. I started out with 3. There's 2 of the adults down there. I just put them outside. They're supposed to be difficult to breed, but I just started out with 3. And there's more, and they just look like, they look like creek chubs to me, but they're from Asia. I had a friend give me a couple, and that's what happened. But I got a few Variatus platies in here, a few. There's some yo-yo loaches in here, and they actually have bred in here, believe it or not. They live in that fake hollow log down there. And then I've got a few zebra, long-finned zebra fish in here. A couple gold barbs, but it needs to have a lot more fish in here. And there's some. I can never overwinter water hyacinth. I can never overwinter it. I can never tend to get it past January. Maybe with the amount of light here, I might be able to do that. Just get them to hang on until I can put them outside again. But yeah. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I just thought you'd like to see what I do. I do have a couple tanks in another room in the house that I put my breeding stock in, but this is all in my basement. So, and in this jar here, I got a culture of Daphnia. It's my starter culture of Daphnia. Nothing fancy. Lights are on a timer. But the plants are in containers, if you notice. And what happens in the spring, I'll drain them. I'll thin the plants out and sell them. That's corkscrew veil there in this red, or I forgot what variety this is. But it's also called ribbon grass. But yeah, there we go. See, there's it's hard to see with that glare. And there should be a sponge filter on that. There's one of the Guerreras. That's my big female. It looks like a creek chub. You look at them, if you know what a creek chub is, in the Midwest, the United States, it's, I guess, the Asian version of it. But yeah, in that pan there, that's part of the filter system. I usually have a some type of filter floss type thing going on in there, but I took it out to wash it, haven't put it back. Okay, that's all for today. Till next time.